Then I can't look so Shall we begin? Yeah. Just, yeah. Notice of the policy and planning committee meeting. You are hereby summons to attend the meeting of the policy and planning committee of Emsworth Town Council to be held in the council chamber, Emsworth Town Council Community Centre, Bullshaw Road, Emsworth, commencing at 7:30 on Thursday, 12th of 2023, for the purpose of transacting the following business. So apologies of absence. So, declarations of interest, councillors should disclose pecuniary and not pecuniary interests and any of the items on this agenda.
That's from me.
Minutes to receive and approve the minutes of the meeting held on 10th of November 2022. Planning application, to review the planning application for the construction of 27 dwellings on the land of Tombrink Crescent, Kingsley. WMDC reference 20-02492. So this is I do believe this is Bingley's field.
It's just off Tonbridge.
Yes. I am taking notes of this. If obviously, if anybody has got some objections, for them to contact Wakefield and possibly us. Nobody so far has come forward to make it.
You know, like last time, you on council's website.
Yeah, we need to get that on the website. I will be putting it on Facebook anyway.
Maxine, well, there's something said about it a few years ago.
I'm not sure I want here to
No,
know
you
is
won't
aware.
know what, but I'm sure there was something said.
I need people to come to me and ask and say stuff to me because
Yeah,
nobody's
I
actually.
didn't know this.
I have heard from it about it before, but I obviously haven't heard what's going on.
Yeah, there was something so a few years ago now. You know, it's not recent, obviously, but there was something brought up about it and it got cancelled.
I don't know whether it got cancelled or they'll be moving it forward for a while. But it has gone on to website now, so I need people to come forward if they've got enough objections. We need to know what's going on. I can't say what we're gonna do if I haven't got that information.
But it was, you know, the houses that's edge of that side, that area, there's some houses there. The people that live in those houses, they've been living in them for donkey's years, you know, they own them basically. Some of them, not all of them, but they own. And then the other side, there's bungalows and everything, and there were a lot of objections on the way they were planning it. There was some didn't mind it happening, but there was some.
Like I said, I don't know any objections, but I need to find out if there's some objections, then we can move forward.
Can't heard saying if you have objections, that on the council.
We need to know
We can.
what people's objections are, if there is any.
It was going back, it's going back to me, but there were quite a few objections. It should be somewhere in paper, in background. Because you know it.
Sorry, and I've got a vague recollection that the planning commission for that, unless I'm thinking of something else, went back to about 2000.
I think
And it seems to me
to
be a recurrent theme.
Yeah.
Because it's happened regarding Highfield. And I think down Downstream, does that go back to about 2000? I think so, yeah. It seems to be a recurring theme that they put planning permission in. And then hope that everybody forgets about it,
Yeah,
and then stick it in a little bit later, and everybody doesn't object.
I totally agree. But like I said, I need people to come to me before I can.
Do something.
yeah,
do something.
but
I
you're right
might
there,
do it on the old back.
you're right, what you're saying, yeah. Hey,
It's Wakefield.
Wakefield, yeah,
Wakefield's some applications, so if you want to appeal it, then please appeal it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna note it for today. If anybody wants to come today, I've got it. We can start moving forward with this.
yeah, there'll be, once people get to know, you see what it is, Maxine. Sorry, councillor, what it is, when you happened before, things like that got put in the local paper. You're not getting the local paper so much now, the free posts and things like that, so people don't get it as much as they did before. So it doesn't come across, and then there were a couple of people that did object, and it's a shame, but it's a bit late, but they passed away now. And but they did object to it going through, and they put a lot forward, you know, telling them that why he objected and everything, but they passed away, so I don't know where the.
Well, we need to start this from the beginning, then don't we start?
Yeah, oh,
Get
definitely,
people to come with this, if
Yeah.
you need any help.
yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
love.
Could I just ask, who's putting the planning application?
It's
Presumably it's got to
Wakefield.
Wakefield, but
I think it might be prudent to bring the district councillor in here, don't you? Seeing as though I know about it. Councillor Hearn.
oh,
Right, thank you. The planning application is from WDH to build council houses or social houses on the land at Bingley's behind, I think it's there's two houses on off Kingsley Street, round the corner behind Tonbridge Crescent. It isn't on Tonbridge Crescent. They're knocking down a pair of semis to make access into Bingley's Field for social housing. So when you give this to the public, can you make it clear what kind of planning it's for? As for what you're referring to back in 2000, that was the LDF. And I believe Bingley's was trying to sell it to another house to put one property on it. Now, that is what the application is. It's WDH and it's social housing and it's off the old donkey land. So just be clear to people when.
Off the old plot,
It's hard to get on.
donkey land.
Yeah,
How
Bingley's Field.
many, yeah, I know, but how many people in here know what you're talking about?
I just explained thoroughly, it's on Tonbridge Crescent behind Kingsley Street.
Yeah,
Chair, is it a full application, this, or is it outlined?
It's full, it's full.
What date's on that, Melanie,
5th of
please?
December.
Well, that's 5th of December, you've got 6 weeks, if anyone wants to object, so you've left in 6 weeks.
So the objections can come to us as well. I've so far had no objections, but like I say, it's social housing.
Yeah. My understanding is the access is going in at a bungalow at number 99, Tonbridge Crescent, not off Kingsley Street.
No, yeah, it's going up Tonbridge off number 102. I was explaining where the land lies.
Going off the bungalows.
It's going up number 102.
The bungalows, so we can knock it down.
Number 102.
No, there's
No.
houses.
there, house,
It says it on planning application,
Bungalows.
102.
Compulsory purchase. No, they own them.
They own them.
they own them.
Yeah, it's been
Down the
empty for a while, that bungalow.
Yeah.
They purchased it,
Yeah.
tenants to do what they're doing.
Like he's saying, it's that bungalow he's on about.
Oh, they own the person out.
Yeah, it's been empty, it's been empty for a while.
£5,000 a month.
So if anybody's got any objections or any advice, you've got 6 weeks to start to get in touch with us. Question 5, question time, public question time. Anybody got any questions they would like to ask? Kathy?
Can I just ask what's happening with the land that you were selling believe it was
Oh,
last
I'll let
year.
you answer
some-
that, Alan.
Where-
Thank you.
Sorry, where?
I'll keep it going,
What's
short on this
happening with the land that we had, it valued, some allotments,
Oh, to terrace.
yes.
It's on the market right now.
on the market
Yeah,
right now, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Who's it on the market with? Which
It's
estate agent?
the firm stands on Weather Road. I can email you tomorrow, Catherine, details if you like.
Yeah.
Which one's that then?
Club Terrace.
Coincidentally, and it's in the paper I'm giving you tonight.
Well, that's
Yeah,
giving you a lot
we
of
have got
time to read it.
emails. I have sent an email out asking questions.
No, we didn't have that.
And I didn't know.
No, I'm sorry,
Time to read it.
I've not got time to read it then.
Time to read it.
I've got a week to read it, that's not very long, a week to read it.
It's not been approved,
But that's,
you made it approved. It's not been approved. You have
hasn't
done it.
been approved.
No, I haven't been on minutes. I've been on minutes to accept evaluation of the land, not sell the land. Look at the minutes. Look at the minutes. Tell me when I accepted. Do not tell me when I accepted. Do not tell me when I accepted. I accepted a valuation of that land. I did not accept for sale of 2019. 2019. I have got the emails.
Point of order, please. This is public question time, not now on council, and please go with public question time. Thank you.
He needs to stop lying.
There's you that's a liar.
Hey.
Can't like breaking better. The council to maintain the modicum of decorum. How do you expect the public? Yes. So what's that really? It's not just a It's just that it's what it interferes with the business. It is my concern. The business needs to be done and done efficiently and quickly.
Apologize.
Can I also ask on behalf of the lady that you actually put on the agenda about the state of the water park, car park? You've actually said that it's owned by Wakefield. Can it be put on an agenda so it's discussed about the state of the car park?
If you get good to wait. It's
Yes, that does it.
gonna be on next agenda, Catherine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Make sure it's on.
Linda?
Hi. The minutes of April last year. Actually state that the council approved, I think it was 5 sites for notice boards. And Alan was tasked with going away and getting planning permission from Wakefield council. We've ended up now with 2 notice boards on order, waiting. What happened to the other 3? And have we got any other planning permission? Right?
I've contacted Wakefield, not about planning permission yet, but for their permission as landowners for the West End Park, Victoria Park and the precinct. They're yet to get back to me. The other
You
2,
did that back in April.
yes, and I've chased them up. That's all I can do. We can't force them.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Can I ask now that topics of restriction of residence, are we going to be removing the big gate that's on the water park?
That is on that's going on agenda.
Right, thank you.
That's fine.
I'm allowed to.
Yeah, you.
The council policies are on the website. And the terms of reference for this committee, the policy and planning committee, are to review the council policies. During the year. I've never seen them reviewed during the year.
it comes to the annual month at council meeting in May, and people just seem to say, yeah, we're all right, without any proper review. Is that going to take place at all?
It will take place, but we will get in, when we get into there, we will get into it. We're gonna have to review quite a few policies.
Quite a lot out of there.
Yeah, there's quite a lot out of date. So, yeah, we will be sorting it. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.